So, all right, everyone has a pencil. I'm going to be using a Sharpie just so you guys can see, but you guys should be using a pencil. So today we're going to be a self-portrait drawing. Does anyone, you guys kind of know what a self-portrait is? Can someone tell me what a self-portrait is?
I know.
Yes, Constance.
It's where you draw your face and you do your hair, eyes, nose, and mouth. And it's a self-portrait of you.
Yep, perfect. So yes, a self-portrait is exactly what you described. It's just a picture of yourself that you're drawing of yourself. And I think for the first lesson, I did show a video of like a lot of self-portraits that artists did throughout history. So a lot of artists will do their self-portraits, and this will just do a different way of doing self-portraits.
Okay.
So today we're going to learn how to draw a really awesome picture of yourself.
Today, here are a couple of tips to help make sure your drawing turns out great.
Thank you, Constance. All right, so first we're going to start with pencils. Like I said, you guys should draw with pencil first, and then we're going to go over it with if you guys have markers or crayons or whatever. Also be a good listener, so make sure you guys listen. And also, if you guys can see over here, I'm going to be drawing along too. Everyone's picture will look different. So if this was in a classroom and you were looking at your other students' artwork, it would look different. They're going to look different because everyone looks different. So all the pictures are going to look different. Just like my picture is going to look different from your picture because I'm going to draw it. I'm going to try to draw me. All right, and try your best. So measure that it's not going to be perfect, but we want to just try our best and practice. So, all right, I hope you guys have fun. So we have the sheet. Everyone has told me you guys have the sheet ready with the big U. All right, this big U is going to be our face shape. The first thing we're going to draw is the neck. So we're going to draw two lines. They're not going to go all the way down. So you can see here on mine, this is the bottom of my paper. I'm only going to draw them about halfway. I need to leave some space here at the bottom of the paper because I want to make sure I have a shirt.
Like this?
Yeah, but it's hard to see, Constance, but I think it looks good. So you guys just follow along. It's hard to see when you guys have pencil. So we have our two lines. If I'm going too fast, someone just tell me. Next, we're going to draw the top of our shirt. So this is why we didn't go all the way down. We're just going to draw like a little rainbow U. And this is going to be the top line of our shirt. All right, good. Next, we're going to draw our shoulders. So we're going to draw coming out from each point of, let's see if you can see this, up here, coming out where the shirt is. You're going to draw some shoulders coming out.
I don't know how to do shoulders.
Oh, they just need to be like little like curved lines. Just like a curved line coming out. Just like that. All right, next we're gonna think about hair.
That's
So
too fast.
we're not gonna draw hair right now. We're just gonna start to think about it because we need to move on. We're gonna do our ears. So we wanna think, does our hair usually cover our ears or not? So this probably depends on if you have long or short hair and how you keep your hair up. So like Constance, your hair is pulled back. So
I have a lot of hair.
You do. So for today, we're gonna draw some ears, and then you can draw like your pigtails.
Okay, do we?
So these are just some images of just something that you might draw. So like Constance, your hair is kind of like this, where you have pigtails. But you can
I don't think I can. I think I'm just gonna draw like lines down because I don't know how to draw pigtails.
That's okay. We'll go back, and I'm going to show you guys this slide when we do draw the hair. Right now, we're just thinking about whether you have your ears showing or your ears not showing. So my ears are showing. So for me, I'm going to draw my ears. So if you have ears, we're going to start up. See where this arrow is pointing is at the top of the U. We don't want it to be down here. We want it to be at the top of the U. And this is just going to be a C shape. And then to the center.
I'm not going to be drawing ears because I want to put my hair down and my ears are not going to be showing.
Okay, that works too. Because you do have long hair. So if you want your hair to be all the way down, you can do that. All right, I drew some big ears on mine. You don't have to draw your ears as big as mine. All right, the next step is our eyes. Again, we want to pay attention to this where this arrow is. We're going to draw our eyes across from our ears. A lot of the students, when we first start out, we put our ears like way down here, kind of where our nose should be. Our ears are going to be at the top, right across from our eyes are going to be right across from our ears. So if you can, I don't know if you guys can see me also, or if you can take like where your eyes are and go across, they go right to the top of your ears.
Okay.
So for our eyes, we're just going to draw two kind of like rainbow shapes, and make sure these are big because we want to have big eyes. The eyes are like the windows to your soul. So we want to be able to see those really well. We don't want really tiny little eyes. All right, I had a couple students that just came in. We are drawing our self-portraits. If you guys grabbed your U-shaped, we have drawn the neck and some shoulders, some ears, and the top of our eyes. Constance, that looks good. Perfect. Nice big eyes. All right, the next, what are we missing for our eyes? The bottom part. So we're just going to draw, complete our eyes, and they're going to kind of look like little footballs actually now.
That's it?
Perfect. That looks good. All right. So it has, try to make the eyes close to the same size. I think mine look about the same size. All right. Next, we're going to draw the iris. The iris is the part that holds the color in your eyes. So we're going to draw two curved lines inside of each eye. So that eye, and then this eye. Good. All right, so we have our iris that has the color. Next, we draw the pupils. The pupil is the black part of your eye. So we're just going to draw a couple of black dots right in the middle of your eye. Great. Good. Now we are going to take a coloring break. So we can put our pencil down, and we're going to grab, if you have crayons or markers, you want to ask yourself, what color eyes do you have? You want to color your eyes your color because these are self-portraits. So my eyes are blue. So I'm going to get out my blue. While getting out your crayons, if you want, you can also get out a skin-colored crayon that you want for later. So I have my blue crayon. If you have your crayon for your eye color, we're going to color in our eyes. So you want to color, you want to make sure that you're just coloring inside of the iris part, those two curved parts that you put in. Perfect. So you want to leave some white space in your eye. Also, you'll notice here that they added another kind of curve shape on top to make an eyelid. So I'm going to color my eye in first. I have eyes that kind of change color sometimes. Sometimes they look more green than blue, actually. I know a couple of people that have that, where their eyes will kind of change sometimes. And then I'm going to draw just a little line going up right on top of the eye, and that'll be kind of like an eyelid, just like that. And if you want, you can draw some eyelashes too. If you're a girl and you have really big eyelashes, you can draw some eyelashes right. Some eyelashes coming out. Just draw a little bit of eyelashes, little tiny eyelashes. All right, so we're going to put our crayon away. Back, and we're going to get our pencil back out, and we're going to continue drawing.
I drew the little thingy and I put my eyelashes in it.
Oh, perfect. I love it, Constance. Great. All right. So next thing we need to draw is some eyebrows. We want to draw happy eyebrows. So like this, we don't want sad eyebrows or mad eyebrows. We want eyebrows just to kind of follow the curve of your eyes. So right on top, just like that. There we go. That looks good. Happy eyebrows. Next, we need a nose. So there's a couple ways that we can do our nose for this drawing. If you know in more advanced ways, you can also do a more advanced nose, but a basic nose, you can do two different shapes. It could be a rainbow, or you can have a little like L shape. So whichever one you want to pick. I have kind of a pointed nose, so I'm going to draw an L shape for my nose.
Mine.
All right, and what are we missing on our face?
A mouth.
A mouth, exactly. We need to draw a mouth. So we're going to draw a big smiley mouth.
Big smiley mouth. Bum, 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 bum.
Looks good. All right. So we have all of our face. We're missing the top part up here.
A hair.
The hair. So the hair is the most difficult part of this drawing. We need to listen really good and kind of watch and not go ahead. So you want to ask yourself what your hair looks like, or what you want your hair to look like. So Constance, you're going to have your hair looking when it's pulled down and not pulled back. So the first thing we want to ask is, how does our hair sit? So does it go straight across like this, or do we part our hair? So if you have your hair parted, you're going to draw like an upside down V. So it's going to look kind of like these guys. My hair kind of goes across.
Right here. Mine's the one right here that my mouse is on.
So you're going to look, and we're going to draw a line for our forehead. The line should show the hair going across your forehead, and it should go from one side of your U to the other. But we don't want to just straight across. We need to have it go up a little bit. And you can give it a little bit of texture. My hair kind of has a little bit of like hair coming down. So I'm going to go up a little bit. And for mine, I'm just going to do a little bit of couple like wavy or zigzaggy lines. And I'm going to go back down like that.
Do I do my hair? Do I do my hair color?
We're not going to do the hair color yet. We're going to do the hair color after. So right now we're just drawing our forehead part.
With the pencil?
Yes, with your pencil. So Constance, if you're going to hair your hair down, I would do yours as like a V, kind of like this.
So I make it big?
Yeah, you're going to want to make it go up, kind of, and then down. does look kind of goofy right now, like kind of doesn't like you have like you're missing the top of your head. But we're gonna fix that. All right, so think of your hairstyle. So I'm gonna go back to the different hairstyles.
Is that good?
There we go.
I turned it
Yep.
this mistake was the yellow right there.
Yeah, that looks really good. Perfect. So here's some different styles that your hair might look like. If it looks a little different, you can kind of adjust it. So Constance, if you want your hair down, you could do yours a little bit like this girl here. I would maybe this girl here.
I was the first girl.
Okay, yeah. And you can draw some lines in it too to give it some texture, right? Because we want to add some texture. My hair is kind of just kind of flat. And you want to make sure you go up high enough. You don't want to have kind of a super flat head. And I'm just going to draw some little pieces of hair coming down here.
So do your drawing?
Yep, so you guys can draw the top part of your head. And I'm just going to put some hair lines in there.
Does this look good?
Yep, that looks great. And you can even go down here, so you can kind of see how the hair kind of comes down to the neck, since if you're going to have your hair laying down.
Okay, so we're going to make it go down to the neck.
Yeah, for you, I would make your hair kind of extend it down past your ears here. I don't want to draw it because I have short hair. I'm trying to draw it myself. I'm just going to draw a little bit of
Then I'll draw your hair.
your parts in there.
Draw your hair down.
Yep, Constance, you can draw your hair. I would like, if you look at this girl here, you can draw the hair going down and then over.
I like the other girl.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can draw it like that too. And then if you want, you can add some little lines for your texture. All right, we have our hair.
What if you have glasses?
That is a very good question. So we're going to trace if you have glasses. Let me go to my glasses slide. Here you go. If you have glasses, you can draw your glasses in now. So you can draw them with your pencil and then go in an outline. So actually, I do wear glasses. I have contacts in right now, but at night I put on my glasses. So I'm going to draw some glasses on mine.
I have screen glasses.
Well, if you want to draw glasses on yours, but if you normally don't wear glasses, I would just keep them off because we want to keep this kind of like ourselves.
Okay.
I'm just kind of drawing glasses so that the people that are wearing glasses can see what they look like. And I do wear glasses like half the time. My glasses kind of look like this. If you have like oval glasses, you can draw oval glasses, big circle glasses. All right, so now that you guys have completed these, you can get out your Sharpie and trace the pencil lines that you have.
I just have to go. I'm almost lost my hair. Okay.
Or if you just have, if you don't have a Sharpie, you can use a black marker or use your black crayon.
Okay, so my hair looks.
And then you can color.
This is
All right,
good.
that looks good. So now if you want to use your marker or a black crayon, you can go over it and make it darker.
What do I do with what do we do with it? With the black?
So you're going to go trace over the pencil lines. So all those pencil lines that you do, you're going to trace over those with your black marker.
Even the eyes, eyebrows, and like everything?
Yep, everything that you drew with the pencil. Good question. And then when you get to coloring, if you want, so a lot of girls like to add some rosy cheeks. Some of the boys don't usually like to, but you can add some, kind of hard to see on mine. Let me see if I can turn the light on for this. No, that makes it actually worse.
Like this, you can draw it.
Yep, so you're doing good with your marker. You want to make sure you outline all of that pencil. So all your pencils should be covered up, kind of how on these are. You can kind of lightly see the pencil in the background.
Oh, yeah.
This is just going to make all those pencil lines stand out after you color it in.
Okay.
And we want to make sure we color like a pro. So we're not going to color our skin green. We want to make sure we stay inside the lines. This is our glasses slide. And then you can, if you hopefully you have a color, that's more of a skin colored. And also your hair. Let's see if it goes to the, color your shirt in, color your hair color. I'm going to keep this slide up.
That's a lot to do. Don't knock it off again or I won't get it for you.
Does anyone have any questions about your drawing? It's all good.
I do.
Yes.
Why do like? Why do we gotta have this thingy?
What is that?
It's like the thingy that's like the part.
Oh, because your hair, like, so your hair looks like you like part your hair.
Like
So that V is just kind of showing how you part your hair down the middle.
It looks great, Constance. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It does look very good. If anyone else wants to put theirs up to the screen, I can kind of see it a little bit. So take your time coloring. I have red hair, so I'm going to get a bright red hair for mine. My hair isn't this bright.
Marker to outline all the pencil.
So when I taught last year at the East Mesa campus, I did this lesson on a portfolio. So a portfolio is just a very large folder that all the students kept their artwork in throughout the whole year.
Oh.
So they personalized their portfolio by putting their self-portraits on it.
Oh.
So it's kind of cool. I like to do this lesson at the very beginning of the year. And then maybe at the end of the year, we can go back and do another self-portrait. We can see how we've improved as artists. Because we're going to learn a couple techniques, different techniques for doing faces. This is a very basic way of doing drawings. I'm going to make, what color shirt? Yes, Constance.
I'm not. Do I have to use the black marker on the eyes? Because I don't really want to.
Not if you want to, but if you use the black marker, it'll stand out. So you kind of want all the features to stand out.
Okay, I'll do the eyes.
Okay, all right. What color shirt should I be wearing? I'm wearing gray today, but gray's kind of boring.
I think it
Shirt.
should do yellow shirt.
Yellow shirt. All right. Anyone else? All right. Constance has yellow. We're gonna do a yellow shirt.
I'm gonna do a purple shirt.
Purple. Purple's awesome.
Pink.
I'm gonna do a pink one.
Pink. Perfect. Ooh, that's really bright on the screen.
You can
Like
see how right here, see how this is
Hmm?
what you could do.
And you can also do a background. I'm going to pause my video for a second. I might have an example that my son did that has a really good background. So I'm going to pause the video for a second. Find the drawing, but if you want, you can like put yourself at a beach or in your bedroom or your classroom at your house, wherever you guys do your classes. I could try to draw like my background here. It's a little busy though. I think I'm gonna draw myself outside. Put like a sun in here maybe. It's really hot today though. I don't know if I want to be outside. And maybe I'll draw some mountains back here.
I'm not gonna do a background.
That's okay, you don't have to. If you want, you can like some of these backgrounds are just some solid colors, or you can put a texture, maybe do a texture rubbing behind there. All right, I got some mountains. Maybe I'll do a little lake back here, some water, and maybe a cloud into the scene. Lake here, blue lake. And I'm gonna put myself with some.
I'm gonna color in my skin now, okay?
All right. And I think most of you did the crayon lesson that we had about blending the colors together. So
Yeah, I did 3 crayons. It was red, blue, and yellow.
yeah, cool.
I did all of them. I did my binder. And I did heart background.
Yes. I'm gonna try to blend mine in. Some green for my grass.
Yeah, you still have her regularly Zoom?
Does this look good?
That looks great. I love it.
Is there anything else we need to do?
Oh, just color in. You can color your skin and your shirt. And if you don't want to do a background, you don't have to. But yeah, we're pretty much just, you guys are coloring them in at this point.
I think I'm gonna do a rainbow background. Red, orange, yellow, rainbow, blue, purple.
How's everyone else doing? Does anyone want to else show me?
I show mine.
Yep, who was that?
Me.
All right, let me see if I can spotlight yours. That looks great. I love it. Oh, you put love on your shirt. That's awesome. You did the hair really well, too. The hair is really good.
Thank you.
Do you want to put a background in yours?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna put like a sunset.
That's awesome. I love it. All right, Sam, I'm gonna spotlight yours over here. Sam's, yours look great. Awesome. Again, I love your hair. Very cool. I like it. Anyone else? Kendra, do you want to spotlight yours? No? All right. Let's see, Eli, do you want to show yours?
Yeah, I'm not finished, but I can use mine.
Okay, I'm going to spotlight Eli's. All right, Eli, great job. I love it.
Thank you. Now I'm finished with mine.
Perfect.
This was the year ago. That's why my hair's orange.
No. I think it looks great. Great. Kyla, I'm going to spotlight yours. I can see put your hands up. That is really good. I love this.
You like it?
Yes. Let me see your, can I see what your glasses normally look like? Like that, perfect. I love it.
Thank you.
Trying to get back to my video of mine.
I'm done.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Great. Oh. So we can spotlight Constance's. Here we go. Nice purple background. I love it. And you do the eyes. I like how you see how when you do the eyes with the the black, you could like shows them off too. Looks good.
And I did it in a colorful background.
Yeah, looks great. Awesome. Good job, Constance. I love it.
Done. Just do some touch-ups. No. Pink.
So yeah, this will show mine. There we go.
Just
Just finishing mine up. We have a couple minutes left. Make a little sunset in the background of mine. Like how we did on our crayon project. Using that same red and orange and yellow, blending them together. And I had one student that mentioned adding some purple and blues to their sunset, because I know in Arizona we have like lovely sunsets. Lovely sunsets that have tons of blue and purples in them. So I'm going to add a little bit of that there. Some purple down here. All right. All right, well, it's 10 o'clock. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yes. Go drive thumbs up. All right, I got it. Awesome. Kendra, Eli, like everyone's got a thumbs up. All right, awesome. I'm glad you guys had fun. You guys.
I'm
Yeah.
not done though, but can I show it?
Oh yes. Let me spotlight you here. There we go. That looks awesome. I love the background, and you did like the sunset that we did in the crayon lesson. Awesome. That looks so cool. Very.
Still
cool.
gonna put grass though.
That's okay. Yep. If you guys haven't finished, keep working on them. They all look very good. You make sure you guys all keep these artworks. Have your parents put them up on the fridge or get a frame for it because they look very cool. I'm very happy you guys did an awesome job today. All right, so I am actually going to adjust the schedule for our Zooms and in-person lessons for September so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to get into the resource rooms to do in-person lessons because the in-person lessons have a little bit more stuff that you don't have to go out and buy, the little cooler projects. And then the Zooms will be at a different time. I think it's going to be on Tuesdays, and that'll make it so that we can also have a lot of the 4th and 6th graders that normally have Zooms be able to participate as well. So I will be looking at those schedules through email for September, and that should be a little bit easier for everybody to be able to participate. So we can have a lot more people in our Zooms, and you guys can come in on maybe in person. And I can see you guys in person. We can do some cool projects. Sound great?
Yes.
All right. Great. Thank you guys. I'm so happy. This was so much fun.
Bye.
Everyone had fun too. All right.
Bye.
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 What are the primary colors?